Mornings on 95.5 KLAQ.
It's 10 minutes after 8 o'clock, and Dustin Diamond is here. You can see Dustin all this week at the El Paso comic strip. Stephanie, this is going to be very exciting for you. Your second full day on the air, and already we got Dustin Diamond, Screech from Saved by the Bell.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Calm down, ladies. Settle down.
Dustin has been doing, I'm aware that you've been doing comedy for a few years now, right?
Yeah, 17 years.
17 years of doing stand-up.
Oh, yes. And I love every minute of it. There's no human resources. I can say whatever I want on stage.
You must have been doing stand-up toward the end of like when some of the kids went to college, and you were, I don't know if you were like Mr. Belding.
No,
you went to college for a while?
We did the new class in college years. We wrapped everything up in November of 98, and 5 days after the rap party, still in November of 98, I started stand-up my first time.
I just can't believe it's been 17 years since 1998.
I was 21 then. I'm 38 now.
Right.
But I read at a 38-year-old level, and that's important. I'm happy to be, to have finally caught up.
All right, Dustin, the first thing, and I've been telling people for a few weeks, because Bart's very excited. He's bringing in John Lovitz and Chris Kattan. He's bringing in Dustin this week. But so I told people, Dustin is going to be on the show. Mm-hmm. The thing they say is he out of jail? I
never was in jail.
You never were in jail.
I mean, for a minute, but then you get bailed out, and then it goes into the court system and appeals, and that goes on for years.
Here's what people think happened, and you set the record straight.
Yes,
you stabbed a guy.
I did not. Stab a guy.
All right. Let me get the whole thing out there, and you did point by point. You stabbed a guy in a bar, and you got sent to jail, and people are like, how's he here? I thought he was in jail. And this happened like in May. Is any part of that right?
No. It was Christmas night.
Okay.
And it was an interesting Christmas night. And a guy had everyone in Wisconsin has pocket knives, first of all. Everyone's a farmer. And this guy had injured himself on the tip of mine. And by running at me, and
wait a minute, that sounds like that guy got in the way of my bullets.
No, he ran at me and actually tried to choke me. And the security footage doesn't lie in today's day and age. So after the security footage was put out and we went on trial and everything, I was found not guilty because I didn't do anything. Right. So the only thing I found guilty of was disorderly conduct
for having a bar fight.
Yeah, it was disorderly conduct.
What was the guy? Was he giving you a hard time because he knew who you were?
There were people beating my wife up is really what was happening. And
all right,
when I went around the corner, a guy was holding my wife's arms behind her back while she was being hit. And, the guys were grabbing her hair and stuff. So when I went over to separate it, I got bum rushed and shoved down into a corner. And I had opened my pocket knife and said, let my wife go now. And they did. And then that was it.
Came after you.
Yeah, and then some guy had come up behind and tried to grab me by the neck and didn't know that I had a pocket knife, and he had nicked the tip of his arm while moving towards me. And it was an accident on all counts, and that's why it was.
Were you confident the whole time?
Oh, yeah, because I didn't do anything.
Right.
But
and they had,
the video doesn't lie,
Okay. All right. So that's why Dustin's here and not in jail.
Yeah. So I did not kill a guy. Yeah. It did not happen. That's telephone myth. Yeah.